College Football 25 is here with a massive, massive roster update. And I'm here to present it to you. You got a lot of risers. You got a lot of players that's jumping up a great deal. I'm about to go over a good few of the top risers and top names that have went up and increased. But before we get into it real quick, if you're here for the first time or if you're back but you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with all College Football 25 content, whether it be updates, Dynasty Rebuild series, tutorials, etc. As well as College Football 26 leaks will be coming soon too. So like and subscribe to this channel. Click that notification tab so you could be here for those leaks when they do drop. It also helps the channel out a great deal. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. First off, the best player in the game, Travis Hunter, went up +2 overall. And if you watch him ball in real life, you understand that it is completely justified. And the man is a beast. Plays wide receiver and corner. And if you've played with him in the game, you know the man's a cheat code on both sides of the field. He's probably going to win the Heisman. And again, it's justifiably so. Probably win the Heisman. Probably be #1 overall drafted. Who knows? We shall see. But Travis Hunter has went up +2 to a 97 overall. Will Johnson, Michigan cornerback, went up +1. He's also a 97 overall. One of the best cornerbacks in the game. One of the best players in the game. You can't go wrong with that. Fan favorite and one everybody has been waiting on, Ashton Jeanty for Boise State University has went up +4 to a 96 overall. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that makes him the best running back in the game. I don't know. I have to go look at it. But the kid has been lights out. I said that Travis Hunter is probably going to be the Heisman Trophy winner, but the performance that this kid has been putting on is crazy. If you look at his numbers, if you look at his stats, 800-something yards rushing. He's averaging 10.3 yards per carry. He's averaging a first down every time he touches the ball. It's ridiculous. So his increase is definitely justifiable. T-Mac for Arizona, another standout wide receiver. He went up +1 to a 95 overall. And again, another player where if you watched him, I've kept an eye on T-Mac since about last year. I started paying more attention to T-Mac. And he's also a cheat code. He's a real cheat code because he's a big body player. He's 6'5", 212 pounds. He's fast. He can go up and get it. He can route you up. Some can say that he probably should have went up at least +2, maybe +3. He's been putting on some great performances so far this year. Jay Higgins, middle linebacker for Iowa University, went up +1 to a 95 overall. I haven't really watched any Iowa games like that, but if he got an increase, I assume that it's justifiable. He's been putting in work, doing what he did necessary. And there's going to be a few of these players on here that I'm not too familiar with, that I haven't really watched in person to know, but I promise you that I will start keeping an eye on some of these guys going forward. But Jay Higgins went up +1 to a 95 overall at middle linebacker. Xavier Watts, free safety for Notre Dame, went up +2 to a 94 overall. Omarion Hampton, running back for North Carolina, went up +1 to a 94 overall. Michigan tight end Colston Loveland, the best tight end in the game, went up +1 to a 93 overall. Another player that I haven't really watched play, like I haven't watched too many Michigan games, but I do know from editing my draft class in Madden and putting him in there, he is the top tight end coming out of the draft class. I didn't know he was the best in the game. Still learning about these updates and learning that he is the best tight end in the game. So he's definitely got the intangibles. He's definitely got a really nice skill set and attributes as well. So Colston Loveland, again, went up +1 to a 93 overall. There are a couple other tight ends that are on the rise, and they're on his tracks to contend for best tight end in the game as well. Like Harold Fannin Jr. for Bowling Green, he went up +3 to a 92 overall. Mason Taylor, tight end for LSU, he went up +2 to a 92 overall. Jackson Dart for Ole Miss, he went up +1 to a 91 overall. Also, his wide receiver, Trey Harris, went up +1 to a 91 overall as well. Cam Ward, another one that was a fan favorite that everybody knew had to go up, had to increase because he's been balling out. Miami's on a roll right now. He went up +2 to a 91 overall. Another one who would be not just great in the game, but if you're creating your draft classes and you put him in Madden, he's going to be great to build a franchise with going forward in your franchise rebuild. Again, Cam Ward, he went up +2 to a 91 overall. One of the biggest risers to get an improvement to his rating is Sean Dolak, middle linebacker for Buffalo. He jumped +7 to an 89 overall. That's astonishing. Again, another player that I haven't seen play in person, but I will have to keep an eye on because for you to jump that drastically, you have to be balling out in real life. So Sean Dolak +7 to an 89 overall. Jahad Campbell, middle linebacker for Alabama, went up +4 to an 89 overall. Another big riser. Ty Felton from Maryland University went up +3 to an 89 overall. 92 speed, 91 agility, 92 acceleration. Really good intangibles for this game. Free safety Nick Emanware for South Carolina went up +2 to an 89 overall. And for a safety to have 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 agility, that's a steal. That is a steal. Again, another great prospect, not just for this game, but for your man draft classes as well. You also have Jahdae Barron, cornerback for Texas University, went up +1 to an 89 overall. His teammate Isaiah Bond, wide receiver, went up +1 to an 89 overall as well. Drew Aller for Penn State, quarterback, went up +1 to an 89 overall. Another player that made a big jump, and I'm probably going to butcher his name, but quarterback for Tennessee, Nico Iamaleava, went up +2 to an 88 overall. And that's definitely a kid who I haven't seen a lot of Tennessee games, but I've seen highlights. And this dude is precise. He's accurate. He's spot on. He's on the money. And he's definitely one of the top quarterbacks in the nation, on the rise, and a potential Heisman candidate down the line. Another player who made a massive jump, Kalel Mullings, running back for Michigan, went up +6 to an 87 overall. That's a huge jump. That is a massive jump. I haven't really watched Michigan since the first game when they played Texas. I think that was the first game of the year. I can't really say. But all I remember is Donovan Edwards. I can't really remember Mullings. I'm going to have to pay a little bit more close attention to him. But Kalel Mullings went up +6 to an 87 overall. Caleb Johnson, another running back for Iowa, went up an astounding +13 to an 87 overall. Haven't seen any Iowa games, but I must watch now because for a player to jump up +13, you must really be putting in a lot of work. So I got to see what this kid is about. But Caleb Johnson, Iowa running back, went up +13 to an 87 overall. Another player who went up a great amount, an astounding amount, and I'm probably going to butcher his name too, but Kani Walker, y'all let me know in the comments what's the correct pronunciation. But he went up +9 to an 85 overall. Huge jump. And lastly, Charles Brantley, cornerback for Michigan State, went up +7 to an 83 overall. He has 91 speed, 90 agility, 94 acceleration. So that's going to be it for the ratings. That's not everybody, but if you want to check out everybody, just all you got to do is hop on the game. Check out your favorite team. Go check to see who jumped, who went down, whose position changed, etc. But that's going to be it for this video. Again, if you're here for the first time or you're back and you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with more College Football 25 content, as well as College Football 26 leagues going forward in the future as well. So again, that's been my time. I appreciate you all. Till next time. Peace.